And I felt like I traumatized her for life, so much so that I still carry this story around in my heart as one of my worst parenting. And I have asked Natasha.
I was going to ask you. I'm curious. Does she remember this?
Do you have trauma over this, Natasha? And she was like, what are you talking about, Mom? Season 7 of my podcast is almost here. My expert guest co-hosts this season are Dr. Josh and Christi Straub. And we also have some very special guests, my family. You'll get to hear plenty of stories about my life on this one. Dr. Josh and Christi are going to lead us through becoming better parents, raising emotionally healthy kids. Now, if you don't have kids, you might think this season is not for you, but you're not going to want to miss it because all of us were kids. All of us have parents. And if you ever wanted a better relationship with your adult parents, with your nieces and nephews, with your brothers and sisters, or with your students, your friend, or your coworkers, really, these conversations are for you. Josh and Christi, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Glad to be here.
What happened whenever your children didn't respond to the boundaries, didn't respond to the discipline? How did you respond then?
I feel like we responded reasonably. These are going to be great questions for my kids when they're on the show. You guys get to meet my husband, Val, for the first time on the podcast. The Bure family is just making the rounds.
I love it. Natasha, welcome.
Thanks. Yeah. Max, welcome to the podcast.
I remember I'd pray before every game, like, Jesus, just let me score like 2 goals, please, like, for your glory. And I'd be like, okay.
First time on your show, baby. I waited. You never invited me. Here we are.
I know. Wow.
She came into the living room and I was laughing about something. And she said, Mom, you're laughing a lot more these days. And I just went right from laughing to crying, which for me is like totally normal.
I think I talk about my dad, the way that he fathered me, because I felt his love. And how much more the Heavenly Father loves me. And it's out of that love that we love because he first loved us.
There's a thing where I value the most is just having time with you. The reason it is because,
I always felt comfortable in my house that if I felt something, whatever emotion that was, I could go to either one of my parents and I could talk to them. Well, honestly, I was going to say it anyways, but
This is true.
We finished praying and he looked at me and he said, Mom, that just changed my life. I was like, okay, bud.
Go to Candace.com to get email updates so you'll always be the first to know, and click the links to your favorite podcast platforms. The first episode drops next week, so put it in your calendar. And remember, life is like a roller coaster, but it's so much better when we go through it together.